Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and former President Donald Trump, he just stunned his vice presidential pick, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, and it was hilarious. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please check that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. And when you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. You never know what to expect from former President Donald Trump. He is a laugh a minute, and he acts just like a regular guy, you know? He does things that I look at him and I'm like, I would do that. You know what I mean? And I love him for that. And J.D. Vance was giving a town hall on News Nation, and he was talking to former CNN anchor Chris Cuomo. Now, this was for undecided voters, but a guest called in. A guest who was definitely not an undecided voter, and that is former President Trump. And former President Trump hit him with a question that I thought was just tremendous. And to watch Vance's reaction to it, absolutely hilarious. I really want you to watch this video, and then let me know what you think in the comments.
Call right now from former President Donald John Trump. He wants to weigh in. Mr. President, I know there's a little bit of a delay. Can you hear us? And what is your question for the senator?
Well, I can hear you, Chris, and I do have a question, and I think it'll be quite an interesting one. The answer should be easy. How brilliant is Donald J. Trump?
Take your time. Think about it.
Well, first of all, sir, this is supposed to be undecided voters. I would hope that I have your vote, of all people. But here's first of all, sir, of course, you're very brilliant, and we both agree. We both agree that it's important to have very smart people running our government. But here's the thing about President Trump, that aside of you, sir, if you'll forgive me for telling this story that I think often people don't see. And of course, I got my beautiful wife here in the front row. And one of my favorite moments with President Trump is we were hosting an event for him near our home in Cincinnati a few months ago. And of course, you know, my wife was a little bit nervous to really, talk to the President of the United States. And he asked her, what do you think about your husband being in public service? And she gives, if you know my wife, a very diplomatic answer. Sir, he really cares about the people of Ohio. He's thrilled to be able to serve them, and I'm happy to support him however I can. And President Trump chuckles and goes, yeah, my wife hates it too. and the thing that it did is it just immediately broke the barrier. And it wasn't the former president. It was just a person talking to my wife. And I think you guys were able to have a nice conversation. But that ability to relate to anybody in any environment, I think that's the true brilliance of Donald J. Trump.
That's very nice, and I appreciate it. Maybe I'll ask a second one. I watched, believe it or not, CNN last night. And in watching it, I watched the town hall with Kamala. Now, let me ask you a second, Hobie. That was not good. How brilliant is Kamala?
Oh, that's a very tough one, sir. I'm supposed to say something.
Don't say it. Don't say it. We don't want to hear. We don't need any more. We're doing just fine. And by the way, Chris, J.D. is doing a fantastic job. Could not be happier. He's really captivated people, and they love him. And we're leading by a lot, as you know. The early voting, people don't want to talk about it. I shouldn't be talking about it, but we're leading by a landslide, as they say, and we're very happy about it. And again, we're very happy with you, Chris. Take care of yourself.
All right. Thank you, Mr. President.
Take care, Mr. President. Thank you.